Okay, welcome to day 55. We're currently leaving at Brno. It's already 24 degrees. That's the steakhouse that we went to the other night for dinner. So today's top's going to be like 31 degrees here in Brno. So after yesterday with 27, today's going to be a real scorcher. So, but we are heading to Salzburg today. So we have about a 4.5 hour ride. That's our motel. And I think rain's predicted in Salzburg from 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon. But we do have a tour booked at 2 p.m, which is the Sound of Music tour, which should be good. So come ride with us today to Salzburg and let's have a great day. While we head out of Brno, I just want to reflect on the last 3 days in the city and for the MotoGP. I didn't film much, I didn't take much photos just because we were in the best company and we were just enjoying their moment, their hospitality, their laughter, their antics. They're just absolutely great people. Thomas, who's just like a big brother, looked after everybody, and Lucas and his mum, and who treated us to pork schnitzel's and a swimming pool and just made us feel right at home. And then Thomas last night took us to his mum's house with traditional meal as well, and we got to meet their beautiful family, a lot of kids, and there's just no words to describe how much we felt welcomed and loved to be here. I shed tears in a taxi last night, and I also shed more tears this morning as we're leaving because I can't explain it. It's just so much love, and it all started from the Flower family in Phillip Island with a chance meeting over Jack Miller and the Australian flag. So thanks to the Flower family, we absolutely love you guys, and it was just an epic weekend, and I can't wait to meet up with you all again. And thanks for boosting Greg's ego as well, because now he thinks he looks like Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jason Statham. I can't remember who the other guy was, but yeah, his ego was just too much last night after dinner. So thanks so much for that, guys. I appreciate it. So I just stopped and filled up and grabbed something to eat from Burger King. Another 2 hours to go before we hit Salzburg. Clouds have set in, so it's a little bit cooler, but that always means that there's could be rain. Of Salzburg, and the temperatures dropped like 10 degrees and it's cold, so we know that it's going to rain very shortly. Let's see if we make it into Salzburg without getting wet though. Arrived in Salzburg, but we did get wet, but we are able to check in early, which is great. So they're just cleaning the room now for us, and this is our motel, and we'll have to see if our tour is going to still go ahead, because I don't think we're going to see anything on it.
Care of the only relative she had left, which was an uncle. Exactly like that. You see, the people that
met her in person, sorry, described Maria as a, open quote, true force. Welcome to Palace Hail Room. 2 words. Hail and then room. Hail. No good in English. Don't worry, I'm not bringing you anywhere naughty. However, hail in German, something good. Hail means light or clear. So everybody say, hell yeah. Exactly. And room, fountains of water. Clear fountains of water. If they left Austria, that would mean forsaking all of their worldly possessions. The Nazis will take over all of their properties. No matter what they decided, it was a sacrifice. But they wanted to put their family first. And so, they decided to leave Austria as a family. And how did they leave? Well, it was certainly not by climbing the mountain that goes to Germany, I tell you that much. What they did in real life was to actually catch a train. They took a train in direction to Salzburg. They made it look as if they were going on a hurry. Now, can you push sides to contacts on American contacts, and they decide to create an American play, a drama play, which is mighty successful, so they turn it into a musical, and the musical is very, very successful. And so they go all the way to Broadway. And in Broadway, they give it a name. And they call it The Sound of Music. And this is when the fame of The Sound of Music just blew out of proportion through the Broadway musical. And after they became so famous that so many studios, so they reached out to Julie, offered her 1/4 of what Elizabeth Taylor asked for, and she said, okay. So they got Julie. Now for the role of Captain Von Trapp, I'm gonna need the help of all the ladies in this bus. Ladies, are you ready? Alright, ladies, make some noise if you think Christopher Plummer was handsome. Christopher Plummer, Captain Von Trapp in the movie. Was he handsome? Yes? Alright. Now check this out. Gentlemen in the bus, make some noise if you think Christopher Plummer was handsome.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ladies, you had your chance. Let the men talk. All right. After all, that's what we men do. We talk very nice about what we All right, guys. And so, one of the cleanest lakes that we have in Salzburg, Lake Bushel. Very pretty, huh? With all that being selected, the only thing missing was the director. Who is going to be the director for making the movie a success? For that, Fox One, it looked like a volcano. They created an artificial lagoon, and on top of the lagoon, they built some house structures with roofs in shape of cone. And then they added a massive glass window from one of the houses. And you can actually see from the Okay, guys. The headquarters of Red Bull coming up in the corner. Get that camera ready. So first look for the water, and when you see the water, you will see the bulls standing on the water. Check it out, right? And when I say 0, then you open your eyes and get mesmerized by what you're about to see. Sounds good? Everybody in. Built in the year 1606 by Bishop Dietrich from Reichenau. Reichenau built this whole place because he fell in love. You heard me right. Catholic priest falls in love with a lady called Salome out, builds this castle for her, and has more than 10 kids with her.
Oh wow.
So you can imagine the gossip and the scandal here in Salzburg back in the day, huh? Anyway, this is where they filmed most of the song Do, Re, Mi in The Sound of Music. Right below us are the very stairs where Julie Andrews hits the highest note in Do, Re, Mi. And right there we have the famous Pegasus fountain. The kids and Maria were dancing around it. On the right side you can see the dwarf stones on the right side. On the straight you have the arch of roots, okay? In the upper corner.